Welcome everyone to Combat Wrestling Trivia. I'm sorry about the delay. My bad. Welcome in, JPO. He says I have 10 minutes to start this. Whatever, JPO. I trust you'll do the right thing. I'm sorry. My bad. But we have an exciting title match today. This is our last match before we start the Clash of Combatants Volume 3. But we have to see who will enter that round robin tournament as the CWT champion. And introducing first, he is the CWT Rumble winner. He is the number one contender for the CWT Championship. It's the king of wrestling media in Florida and expanding to the rest of America, maybe beyond. It's Steve Mesa. Steve, how you doing?
All right, so I think I'm doing great, but there's a mix of anxiety, excitement, just a whole bunch of emotions. It's like at this point I'm kind of like wanting to, like, I feel like the Rumble was so fucking long time ago. It's like it feels like it was I won it at the before times before the world went to shit. But like that's how I feel like at least where my mind was at when I won the Rumble and where I'm at now. But again, I mentioned in my post earlier, I think I'm probably maybe one of the toughest opponents Paul has ever faced in CWT. We tied. He beat me, so I'm trying to see if I could get 1-1-1 here in CWT. So, but I know I got a mountain to climb, and that mountain is the current CWT World Champion.
Manami Toyota's WWWA World Championship run. So, if you guys want to click over to your private chat, I will be posting those in the chat as well as people on the screen. JPL tells me to say it faster. But your first question is, how many times did Manami Toyota hold the WWA World Single Championship? And Steve,
4.
4 is your correct answer. So we move on to your second question. And your second question is, who did Manami Toyota defeat to win her first WWA's World Single Championship? Did you study this one, Paul, the last 5 minutes?
No. I didn't try.
Oh, so no answer from you?
No.
All right, well, Steve was quick on that one. Steve, what do you got?
Aja Kong.
Aja Kong is the correct answer. Move on to Impact Wrestling / TNA. He said the whole thing, so we're doing the whole fucking thing. Your first question in Impact Wrestling is, who did Jordan Grace last eliminate to win the Call Your Shot Gauntlet of Bound for Glory 2023? Steve.
Bully Ray.
Bully Ray is the correct answer. Steve, you chose Shinsuke Nakamura in NXT. Steve, your first question is, at which takeover did Shinsuke Nakamura lose the NXT Championship to Samoa Joe?
Toronto.
Toronto is the correct answer, specifically the first one. But your next question, who did Shinsuke Nakamura defeat in his one-night return to NXT on the October 10th, 2022 episode of NXT?
Channing Lorenzo.
Channing Lorenzo is correct. Would have also just accepted Stacks. Next question. How many televised defenses of the NXT Championship did Shinsuke Nakamura have after winning the NXT Championship for the first time during that reign? So just during his first reign, how many times did he defend it successfully on television?
His first reign?
Yeah.
0.
0 is correct. Thought I might have clipped you up there, but even looking at that, between his 2 reigns, only had 1 defense on television.
Yep.
All right, and your final question. Which current New Japan wrestler was the last person Shinsuke defeated on weekly NXT television before being called to the main roster in 2017?
TJ Perkins.
TJ Perkins is correct, giving you a clean sweep of the round. That brings you, Steve, up to 7. Your Turner, don't get too excited, because today the question comes in the category of ECW. And your question in ECW is, who are 10 of the last 11 wrestlers to main event an original ECW pay-per-view? Steve.
Just Incredible. Steve Carino. Mike Awesome. Jerry Lynn.
All right. So, Your correct answers in reverse chronological order: Jerry Lynn, Rob Van Dam, Steve Carino, Justin Incredible, The Sandman, Tommy Dreamer, Lance Storm, Rhino, Super Crazy, Mike Awesome, and Spike Dudley. You both got 4, which means we will be continuing on with a tie game, but this time it's 11-11. Scores keep continuing.
Not bad.
And now your first question will come in the category of the WWE. Your first question in the workhorse round is: which tag team won a number 1 contenders match for the WWE Tag Team Championships in the opening match of Payback 2016 by technical knockout? Steve, what do you got?
He's a body guy.
Vaudevillains.
What was the only championship to change hands in AEW Forbidden Door 2023? Steve, what do you got?
IWGP United States title.
Since Tony Khan purchased Ring of Honor, how many pay-per-views have they produced each year? Steve?
3.
3 is the correct answer. Paul, you did add one. It was Death Before Dishonor, Final Battle, and Super Card of Honor, I want to say.
Yeah.
All right. So, still 2 more questions in the workhorse round. Still plenty of time to swing. And as our next question comes in the category of New Japan Pro Wrestling. Your question is: who was the last wrestler to win the TNA X Division Championship on an NWA TNN weekly pay-per-view event? Steve, what do you got?
I said Petey Williams.
What was the final year in which the pay-per-view name Vengeance was used for the main roster WWE pay-per-view event?
I want to say 2007.
So the last year that this happened, you might remember it. Big Show and Mark Henry broke the ring, and then Del Rio and John Cena had a last man standing match in a broken ring, which was 2011, which means the winner of this match and the new CWT Pro Wrestling Trivia Champion, the CWT Rumble winner, has moved on. You have won the championship. You will head into the Clash of the Combatants.
Oh my god.
As the CWT champion, Steve, you have done it. You are the first person to win both titles in the new CWT. Congratulations. Steve, your thoughts on this? You won by knockout technically. You'll gain 4 points for the Pullet Club, which, will help you maybe in the standings going into the Clash and for Faction Wars. But Steve, your thoughts? Say what you got to say. Floor is yours.
Dude, my heart is racing a minute, bro. Like, you can, if I literally had some headphones and I put my heart next to it, it's racing like a beat a minute. Listen, Paul, there's literally no shame. You are literally one of the toughest people I've ever faced. And second time's a charm, I guess. Third time's a charm, I guess. But yeah, man, I'm great. I honestly, I kind of didn't really expect to be Paul, to be honest with you. This week's kind of been real shitty, and this has been the great cap to end the work week for me. So to win the CWT World Championship and to become the first person to hold a Twitch title and world title, I mean, my name's in the CWT history books, and I'm just now I got the title. I'm like Stone Cold in 1998 Royal Rumble. I got a target on my back, and everybody's aiming to throw Stone Cold or good old Stone Cold Steve Mesa over the top rope.
See you all very soon, and once again, congratulations, Steve.
Thank you.
Have a good night, everyone.
Here it is.